Good evening, friends. Happy Wednesday. It's Whip Wednesday, so I just thought I'd pop on and show you what I've been working on. So last evening I didn't post. I was really tired and intended to go to bed, but I thought, well, I'll just stitch a little bit, and this canvas turned out to be so, I call it potato chip. You can't stop with just one. So I ended up staying up until like 11 o'clock stitching on this. But here's my little canvas that I started last night. I'm doing, it's hard to see, but I'm doing the Scotch stitch on this gingham. I did mess up the colors and used the light, I thought it was the light blue, but it was the blue that they intended for dark blue. And so then I had this really, I call it a light mint, that I think they meant for the light blue, but I just ended up switching it. I figured it doesn't really matter that much. So that's what I did last night. I did and this might just apply to this canvas because there's just little sections, so I was having to, sort of jump between section to section, but I've shown how I use a waist knot when I'm starting a canvas. And in this particular time, and let me see where this is. Oh, so in this example, I don't know if that's in, I have this little string hanging. What I was figuring out is if I just left a long tail and started stitching, then I could use that long tail to then just go ahead and stitch other areas. So I've never thought to do that. So basically take your thread and only pull it halfway through, start stitching, and then you can, end that end and then put your needle back on that tail and then stitch it away. And so then that's an even better way, if you've got stitches that you can use them on, to start a thread without having other stitches to run it underneath, or to even having to do a waist knot. So I started doing that last night and it worked out really well. So I do have this one little tail. Oops, that's not one little tail that I will need to weave in, but that seemed to work out really great. So I think I just invented something, at least for me. I think it'll work on this anyway. So really enjoying this little canvas, and that's what I've got going on. For this one is a longer term project that I've had going for a long time. So I've made some good progress. I shared this the other day. I didn't work on this last night, but I do have a day trip for work tomorrow, and we're just driving in the car, or I'm riding in the car because I'm a passenger princess. So I'll probably take this one along just because I can't work on my phone. It makes me car sick. And so I will have, it's about a 3-hour drive there. Then we're having a meeting and then a 3-hour drive back. So I'll have lots of stitching time, hopefully. So that's what I have going on. I'm going to go do a little bit of stitching and then go to bed early because I need to get up and out of here tomorrow. So early tomorrow. So thanks for coming along. I hope you've had a great night and you got to do something fun and creative. Thanks.